In this episode of VAGZ Backyard, episode 10, we're going to be removing the complete dashboard. So in our previous episode, we removed most of the parts that was attached to the dashboard. So yeah, it's always a challenge moving around in the car. So we removed the cabin in the previous episode, the radio, the cluster, the light switches, and so on. It seems like we're getting really close to removing the dashboard. In this episode, the plan is to remove the steering wheel, the steering covers, also the indicator switches with the steering angle sensor, and hopefully we should be ready to have this complete dash removed. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the first step is we're going to try and remove the steering wheel from the dashboard. I think that's creating a lot of obstruction, so we need space to work around the dashboard. Two simple tools I use for removing the airbag as the first step is a small mirror and a really small flat screwdriver. So on each side of the steering wheel there's a, let's say, like sort of a spring clip that's holding the airbag unit onto the steering. So I got to turn the steering to the one side and then to the other side to move this clip to pull the airbag unit forward. So let's try the first one and see how does it go. So I use the mirror to help me see the clip, and then once I got a good visual on it, I use the screwdriver to move this clip away, and I can then pull the airbag unit forward. That's always a difficult. Okay, that's the one side. We do the other side, so you can already see it move forward a bit, so that's good. Now we need to do the other side. So again, with my mirror, try and view this clip, and I use a screwdriver to move the clip away, and while it's moved away, the other side. Okay, and there goes my small screwdriver, but the airbag unit it's loose, so here we can see exactly what's going on. Okay, so that's the clips I was talking about. You can only view it from the back. I got to move these clips away to get clearance to push the airbag unit out. For the airbag plug over here, we just pull that out on the top, and at the bottom on the multifunction controls, we've got a small plug over there that we pull out. There we go. So that's the airbag unit on the steering wheel. That's removed, and then the next step now is to remove this big nut that's sitting on the steering. I need to get a special tool to remove that out. Okay, so we need to put that tool in there. The socket, we use a short extension. The steering is not locked, so we need to, I think, let's turn it to maximum to the one side. There we go. And then we can try and shoot it loose from this side. There we go. It's loose. Steering back to its position. So I'm trying to keep the steering always straight so that we don't lose the position of the clock spring. Okay, and then the steering should come out. There we go. Okay, next step, let's get the T20 bit. At the bottom over here, we've got one screw that needs to be removed. This covers. There we go. So that's the one screw. Okay, we remove the top cover. What's holding it on there? Let's see. We don't want to break anything. We gotta be sure. There we go. So it's got these nice clips on the side. Let's not break them. So we got the top half out. For the bottom half, see, here's the screw here on the front. There's two on the front. So we remove them. Okay, and the bottom half is removed. So it's quite simple. And the next step is going to be to remove this clock spring. So important, I'm trying to keep this clock spring in its position, not to move out. I think we'll put some tape or something on it to keep it centered, because that's its centered position. There's two bolts over here, on the top, one on this side, one on that side. Two big ones. That's a, we call it like sort of a multi-spline. So we're gonna remove those first. Let's try and get them out. That's one. First just shoot the bolts loose, and then we remove them with the hand. Okay, that's the one. So that's what it looks like. Okay, then the other one. Okay, and in the front over here we've got an airbag plug that needs to be removed. So we take this out. There we go. And on this side, this is the plug for the indicator switches and wipers and all this. So let's get that out. So that's the harness for that. So we'll put a tape on here to mark it, and we know. And then I think this clock spring is now, or this whole unit is loose. There we go. Okay, I think it's time. Let's remove the dashboard. Let's go. We need to first pull this bearing quickly out. Once we get this out, okay, there we go. So it had this big clip on the side here that goes in there, so that's out. Okay, then we've got two T20s in the center here. Let's see what's behind this. So that's the clock. Okay, so it's got two guides. Let's remove this. Okay, it's time to start removing all the mounting screws that's holding the dash onto the body. I think we're gonna have this dashboard loose. Let's try. Let's get it out. It looks like it's loose. I think we got all the wires loose. There we go. That's working. So I need to pull it out on that side of the car. It's a really tight space. Let's get out. Gonna try and pick it up from here. Okay, I got it out. It's out, it's out, it's out. Yes. Okay. That was a bit of a mission, but we've got the dashboard out. That's good. So, dashboard out. I think that will end this episode. And in our next episode, we'll maybe remove the blower system and start getting the front end of the Passat removed, and also getting prepared to remove the engine and gearbox. So let's see what's the next steps in the next episodes. For now, please remember, like and subscribe, and we'll see you there.